Foreign Minister Wang and I have been in touch with each other over the last 2 years, even if we have not visited each other's country. We have had telephonic conversations during this period, and the focus of these interactions have naturally been on the situation in our border areas. Our meeting had led to an understanding on disengagement and de-escalation. The challenge, of course, has been to implement it on the ground. We've had 15 rounds of talks between senior commanders, and progress has been achieved on several friction points from the disengagement perspective. This needs to be taken forward, since the completion of disengagement is necessary for discussions on de-escalation to take place. I would describe our current situation as work in progress, obviously at a slower pace than desirable, and my discussions with FM Wang today were aimed at expediting that process. The frictions and tensions that arise from China's deployment since April 2020 cannot be reconciled with a normal relationship between two neighbors. Foreign Minister Wang spoke about China's desire for a return to normalcy, while also referring to the larger significance of our ties. I was equally forthcoming that India wants a stable and predictable relationship, but restoration of normalcy will obviously require a restoration of peace and tranquility. So long as there are very large deployments in the border areas which are violative of the 1993 and 96 agreements, clearly the border area situation is not normal. So the main point, which again I've spelled out at some length in my statement, is we have a situation where peace and tranquility in the border areas has been disturbed. So the situation there is not normal. So the answer in that sense is, if you ask me, is our relationship normal today? My answer to you is no, it is not. And it cannot be normal if the situation in the border areas is abnormal. And surely the presence of a large number of troops there in contravention of agreements is abnormality. The second issue, how hopeful am I? Well, you know, we've had, Minister Wang and I, myself, we've had meetings before, and there have been talks in parallel, not only the senior military commanders, but also we've had, I think, eight meetings of the WMCC, which is the working mechanism dealing with this issue. So they have made considerable progress. I don't dispute that. In fact, I welcome that. But they haven't sorted out the issue in entirety. So our effort is today to sort out the issue in entirety and deal with the disengagement, so that it then allows us to look at the de-escalation possibilities.